Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say this your channel. You
I
the
forgot. We in the house.
yes, we in a hat. No, fuck it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Whatever.
All right, child. It's my turn this week because it was supposed to be my turn last week, but I wasn't there. So my argument, it's not even really an argument, it's just my thought. Dwayne Wayne was never supposed to end up with Denise, Keanu, or Whitley. Television just wanted him with a light skinned woman. If we are really thinking about things that make sense, he should have ended up with Kim.
Who was supposed to end up with Jaleesa?
I don't not the Colonel either. It's like why did she end up with this old man?
Because he was sexy, girl. He was giving. So who was Sinbad supposed to end up with?
No, okay, wait. In the grand scheme thing, like them two made the most sense. Like Sinbad and Jaleesa. Because for her to end up with,
We
I
love the
like her.
girl.
We do. He was a good time, but he was just supposed to be one of those supporting cast members that showed up every once in a while. They was not supposed to get married. They weren't supposed to have no baby. We weren't supposed to see none of that.
You just wanted her to me early.
I wanted her to what?
Sorry, my microphone trying me. I said you just wanted her to be with Jimmy early.
No.
She won't let me see him.
Because girl, you are the side. You get no privileges. We ain't gonna go down that road.
We're not. I kind of like Dwayne and Whitley together.
Why? They literally made no sense whatsoever.
Because I was like 2 years old watching the show and just that's what they said. So I was like, okay.
That's what they said. No, even as a child, I had questions.
Well, you've had questions all your life.
That is true. Because if 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 5 plus 5 equals 10, what the hell is this? Not this blank stare.
Because, honey, no, I'm pretty. I'm not smart. I drink iced coffee and I don't know math.
So you're basically Whitley. Like,
I'm Southern. I come from royalty, so to speak.
Yeah, so you are Whitley.
So maybe I'm Whitley. I'm something between Whitley and Freddie. I'm in there.
I would be Kim though.
You would be Kimberly.
All about my studies.
I
forgot what happened to our white girl. What happened to her?
We didn't need her.
I don't know. She had a look. I forgot. That's what I was like. What
My daddy knows her name because he had a crush on her child. What is it?
Of course he did. I'm so tired of your father. You never even met the man.
The lady from she was on Empire.
I was gonna say, let me do a quick Google. Hold on.
She was on Empire. She was married to Naomi Campbell, and then they killed her. What is her name? Don't tell me. It's gonna come to me.
White lady from
Miranda. No, it ain't Miranda.
It do start with an M. I'll give you that.
No, I'm seeing an M in my mind. Okay, tell me because I ain't gonna get it.
Maggie. I had to think. I was like, what?
Very white, very
right. That sounds like the whitest thing you can think of.
I hear the word Maggie and I immediately think of little bugs, like maggots.
I had to think. My aunt named Maggie. Let me not do that.
No, your auntie a worm.
She's not.
Okay.
She's not.
She might be in disguise. You never know. Some of my relatives might be worms too. You got to check. That's why every now and then I ask my mother, is she a bird? Hey, are you an elephant?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm just your mama. No.
Not an elephant. I'm supposed to say, wait a minute.
You gotta ask.
That's true.
She might be a house cat. How would I know?
See, and I just want let's circle back to Mama Patty.
Bring it around.
She knew. She knew. She couldn't stand that heifer. They never got along. She knew.
Well,
she knew her son was meant for better things.
Not better things. They came from different sides of the track, and so there was that altercation, honey, where they had to toss all that food around their kitchen. Mm-mm. And Patty had to say, "Oh
yeah." Wait, was it on a different world where they was like, "You're old, like Soul Train old"? Aretha, not that old, like Shady all
Sesame.
her life.
No, that wasn't Sesame. That was one of them other shows. Like,
okay, I was like, no, because she was
not
in
that
like
old,
a kitchen with some black kids, and it was like Aretha. I'm not that old. Like, don't.
Not that old, baby.
Are you so shady?
I mean, to be fair, she is not as old as Aretha. Yeah, that beef was a legendary beef. Man. God rest the queen. But yeah, I mean, I don't have an opinion either way on Whitley and Dwayne. I think they were cool. I think when he bust up in that wedding, that was a little rude because then they got married right there in front of their other man family.
Truly,
that
was, excuse me, I'm trying to get in. Like, thank you so much. Like, sir, what are you doing? But even then, like, she wasn't supposed to marry Papa Pope either.
But see, she could
like nobody made good
Pope, and that would have been sickening. She could have been the mother of Olivia Pope.
No, she couldn't have delivered them lines like Mama Pope did.
No, she could. Here go the play fight. She could.
Right, because I was gonna say, you know,
she can play evil, especially, and no shade to my sister Jasmine. We love you, girl. We know you got family and cousins down the street, child. We know your family. But the way her face is set up in this day and age, she could play evil. She could play Yzma. Period. The Emperor's New Groove. Okay, so let me cast the Emperor's New Groove.
Ooh.
We got.
Who is Crunk? Just start with Crunk. Who is Crunk? I need
Rock,
to know.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, child. You know they got to put him in everything. Oh,
sorry to cut you off, but real quick, did you see the collage where it's like The Rock in the same fucking outfit, and it was like these are all different films, but it's like you would not be able to tell
because all he do is throw on a t-shirt, a tight t-shirt, and just
khaki shirt in the woods.
That's literally it.
I thought that was so funny. I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, cast.
Okay, so we got Jasmine Guy and Dwayne to be Kronk and Yzma. For what's her name? Peacha, the wife. Pacha's wife. Yeah.
I don't know her name.
I don't either. Anyway, I think
really don't know.
America for no, because she was sickening.
She was, but I mean, we didn't know her name.
We knew it. I just forgot it.
I'm gonna watch that when it goes up.
I very may as well. I very well may as well. But America Ferrera, I think, would be cute for that. I do.
I had to remember. I was like, okay. So then, who was Pacha?
I was finna say John Goodman, but he old now. So let me see. Who does Hollywood like? Hollywood like Jonah Hill.
And the way you disrespectful motherfucker, don't y'all ever come for Lauren, and I'm not playing. I'm so sorry. Because as soon as you say his name, him and Lauren, like they are starring in the new version of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
London, girl, I thought you was talking about Lauryn Hill. I was like, what happened? Yeah,
No, we still don't know where she at. No, ain't nobody talking about her.
she on her way to the tour.
Where her chakras at?
Her chakras are in my kitchen.
I was gonna say they're not in alignment, so
asked
she ain't
tomorrow.
nowhere.
I
She
lined them
is
up.
levitating above us right now.
As Beyonce said, I levitated.
Please, please.
I levitated. A deep ass voice. We love Beyonce. Anyway, Jonah Hill and Lauren London will be playing a couple for some reason.
Yeah. But the way y'all try her, because her face is a little plump, don't ever.
No, she looked good, child. Anybody got
She
time?
did. But that's the whole reason why the movie was trending. Well, of course, because people was like, how many times are y'all going to make Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
And I do
And
want
then it was,
Guess Who's Coming to get to dinner and jump in the broom, done had a baby, and it's this.
yes, like we tired. But her face is a little plump, and people lost their mind.
They're stupid. But no, why would she ever be marrying Jonah Hill? Like, why? And why is her daddy Eddie Murphy and her mama Nia Long?
But can I also want to add something. I don't know Lauren London's parents. I don't know what they look like, if they white, if she got one white parent, one black. I don't know. But why do y'all act like two dark-skinned people cannot produce a light-skinned baby? It's very possible. Like, I know it's tiring. I know. I'm not arguing that point. But it's like as soon as y'all see two, and they're not even all that dark-skinned, but as soon as y'all see two brown people in a light baby, oh, this again. It's like, but it is possible. Let's not negate that.
They overdo it. Hollywood definitely overdoes it.
But y'all act like it just can't be done, and that's not the truth.
Because my daddy read red peanut butter and my mama Nutella, and here I am mustard. So,
well, no, mine's not the same. So.
I was gonna say,
I know, that's what I said. I was like, my bad. I took it back.
But yeah, because my daddy
father has a white father.
Child, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Terrible.
I'm so sorry. My dad's side is Native American, and actually my mom's side is Creole, so it could have come from anywhere.
Right.
It's just like this, what I look like, and period.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that Italian. Oh, that we don't talk about. We don't talk about Italian.
What?
No. Period.
Also, just another sidebar to the sidebar. Y'all some haters. Because as soon as we got the enjoying your We Don't Talk About Brenda, that song don't hit like how y'all claiming it. You just always want to be the I don't like what everybody like motherfuckers. Like, so
who you be following? Because everybody I follow and come up on my timeline is pleasant. You need to follow. Follow everybody I follow.
I guess I do.
Because you be like, on my timeline, you and Nisha. You and Nisha be like, that timeline just I'm like, girl, I don't have those problems. I just follow homosexuals.
Do I want to click on this? I need to know why.
Not the clickbait got you.
It do.
Okay, so we got Jasmine Guys, Yzma, The Rock.
Oh, right.
The Rock. We got America Ferrera as baby mama.
Wife. Don't do that.
What? Yeah, wife. Excuse me. You're right. We need to get somebody that's not white to play the daddy, because I know the daddy was white passing, but they was in Mesopotamia, so not a white person. But if it had to be a white person, Jonah Hill or what's that man name, child? Let me look him up right quick. He might be Jonah Hill, because white folks look the same to me, especially the chubby white ones. And no shade to Jonah, no shade to him. He looks good. Pam and Tommy.
Are you watching it?
I watched this episode and I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of white people and a lot of Tommy. What's that man's name? That ain't.
But I'm determined to find this so I can send it to you.
Seth Rogen. If it had to be a white
Mm.
person, it would be Jonah Hill and or Seth Rogen because they are interchangeable. Like he
I
should.
like Seth. Seth just get high and mind his business.
That's it. And I
And I
love.
love it.
Who is a black actor that's kind of chubby that could play Pacha? Me,
What's his name? Lil Real?
L'Oreal. But it's can he?
Did you say?
I
Girl,
did.
please shut up.
You said me. Just throw a poncho on me, honey, and put my hair up in a bun. Cause he ain't had no facial hair. He just looked like me.
He on the phone. You know, sometimes black folks get to hollering. You
Listen,
gotta listen to what type of holler it is. Like, y'all joking or is niggas arguing? Because man, I got to go.
my childhood home was like 2,000 square feet, and I would be in the back, and my mama would be in the front because it was a shotgun house, so it was long. My mama would be cackling in the living room, and in the very back of the house, in my bedroom, I could hear her laughing, and I'm like, "Girl, I'm trying to sleep."
Like, what is happening?
It's terrible. What was I finna look up? Not us
So
go
who's
look
our
and not do
our
this show.
right? But I am determined to find this tweet so I can send it to you because the way she just hated so much, like
Listen, sometimes you hate some people. Oh, Alicia Keys could probably play wife.
mm-mm. um. So
Like,
who's our emperor?
not that girl.
No,
You know I'm always trying to give my wife an opportunity.
she done had enough.
Please, why you eating up my fave? She don't have to sing on the soundtrack. She just got to be there and be pregnant.
No, she not singing. Do you see that homegirl got candles now?
Alicia Keys?
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, I saw her in the ad. She got candles now, and
I'm gonna come out with some candles too, and I'm gonna call them the Alicia Keys candles, and I'm gonna get sued. But she gonna know me. Well, Alicia cannot be wife.
Gustav. Like, what was the intro like that? Like, he had to get all his flowers.
Period.
Gustav.
And then that man was messing up his groove, child.
Man.
And I didn't like it. Chicha. Her name is Chicha. Also voiced by a white person. All these folks, except Eartha Kitt, all these folks is white in the voice industry. And I think that's terrible.
He was messing up her good shoes out there. Say, girl.
Period.
Why was you out there?
Okay, skip this. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Listen, we rebuke. We bind in the name of Jesus. We rebuke them making a different world reboot. But
oh yeah, please don't.
I mean, we bind it as my mama say, with a rope. We bind it. But if there were to be not even a reboot, if we were casting, let's say it's a brand new show, if we were casting the cast, who would we cast as the characters?
What is his name? He played Bobby.
Bobby the Barge. Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. I'm so sorry. You funny.
No, because that was the first Bobby that came to mind.
I was like, no. That honestly,
that man
I kind of
was fine. That
yeah, Woody. That's what. When I tell y'all laugh for a good 5 minutes, and
it's like, dang, let me have my moment.
Because the no was so quick. I said no. Like I agree. I'm like, he is right. And she just said no. I said, oh.
Like, okay, that's between you and your sensibilities. But to me, that young man is brutal.
But I think he could be a good Dwayne.
Could be a good Dwayne. You are absolutely right on that. I agree.
Now that's where it stops for me.
Okay. Whitley, I'm thinking. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say because I don't like these younger actors and actresses, or if they still just want to be called actors. I don't know them like that.
I
I want Zendaya. Could she be Freddie? So I don't want her to be Whitley. Do you think she could be Freddie though?
either Freddie or what's Jada Pinkett Smith character's name?
Lena.
Was
She
it?
could be Lena.
She could be her. She got to play somebody that's got a little lesbian in them.
Yeah. She could be Lena. Because she's not a part of the Woody crowd because they would be older than her. She gotta come in later. Lena. Ooh, who could play our girl?
Who's your girl?
Um, the one that was loud and you remember the episode when they got like run off the road and she was telling all them lies? She like, and then it was like 5 or 6 cars, right? And boom, boom, boom. What was her name? Like the domestic violence couple episodes was about her.
Oh dang! I gotta be honest with you. I don't remember.
Gina.
Was it Gina?
Gina. Because it was Gina, and then what was who could play loudmouth? What the hell was her name? Charmaine. Who could play Charmaine? Ooh, Charmaine was so
There is
loud.
not another. There's nobody else that could play Karen Molina White, honey. Not a soul.
My girl
Not
with her
me,
fast
not
talking.
me proving that I stand by calling her for me.
I was just gonna say the fact that you know, yes,
I love me
because
some.
her beloved Lance that called her and told her it wasn't working out over the phone.
Yeah,
Shiftless Negro.
not
I
the
was
shit.
like, wait a minute. Ooh, bumper. Or is it Bumpy? It's Bumpy. Bumpy. Bumpy Johnson.
Not Bumpy Jack. Why they call?
Like, why is that his name?
Why did they call that boy Bumpy?
I want to talk to the mother. What
Because his name
happened?
was like Eldridge or something. Just call him L.
Some it was Bumper Robinson. Where did I get Johnson from? Jesus.
Because he was thinking about the gangster.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. See, look, no, I must have been a queen pin in my previous life because the way that
I
I
think you
love
won now.
drugstore.
I really
No,
do. I think you won now. Okay, so who gonna be Denise? And I think we need to keep Denise in the show instead of have her, go on and
I
disappear.
was gonna say because she was literally what the first season, then she was gone.
Yeah. According to this, she was first season main and then guest in season 3.
It's like, no, who will play Ron? That's the real question. Because Ron,
Okay, so what I'm thinking, and I know it's just because this is a show about college, but Yara Shahidi could play Denise.
okay.
And then when you said Ron, I thought
Uh-huh.
it was Trevor Jackson. But we can't put Trevor Jackson and Zendaya on the show together because they exes, and that's gonna be awkward. So we had to find another man.
You said that like that ain't never happened before. They better come get this check and go home. But
Okay, Ike.
which
Just trying to help, Ike.
you trying to help? No, okay.
I am. God, why you eat me up like that in front of company?
My bad. I'm so sorry. Cause I just thought about like you ain't even, especially who she's supposed to be. She's gonna be Lena. They barely saw each other. Where was I going with this? Marse Martin. She couldn't play Charmaine. I think she could.
She's not very loud though. I don't know if she could give you that energy. K Michelle could.
Did you watch Single Black Female?
Of course I did. I'm finna do
Girl.
it in a minute.
You are? Okay.
I mean, we can still talk about it here.
What?
First of all, Amber Riley as the younger sister when she is 35 and Raven Goodwin is 29.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, child, but
It's just the way y'all stereotyped the darker of the two and the slightly bigger of the two and made her the old heifer.
that's what I said. 'Cause I was like, it got to be because she bigger. Cause
It's got to be. And because she's darker.
yeah,
Because
I was
they
like,
always
well,
see a dark skinned person and think they're older than they are. And it's like, why?
I was like, these two ladies do not have the same body type. So the fact that y'all got them trying on clothes together, talking about you could have this for me.
Baby, when she put on that red dress, put on your red dress. I was like,
I said that is not the same dress, and I want y'all to stop lying to me.
that was custom. That was custom to Amber size.
Thank you.
Simone.
Y'all don't stop playing with me.
They they need a
I just want to talk about the fact when she opened that bag and that head was in there, like my sister was sitting right next to me. The scream she let.
My grandmother was watching with me, my grandma and my mama, and we all was like, "Oh Lord!"
I said, "You had to know that what was in there." I was just like, "It makes sense." Because where the hell has she been this whole time? Especially when she was walking through the house with the air freshener, talking about whatever her name is. You stink. I said, "You sitting here with a rotten body, like girl."
I was very much like, "Oh Lord." She couldn't take her out to the backyard, so why she at the house? And why the smell ain't seeping through the wall over to house?
I said, see, certain things are amazing. Who was I talking to? That was on Twitter, me and Harold. Because he said, this is the I said, yeah, I said the money ran out. And he was like, I'm gonna be quiet because I ain't trying to. And I was like, right, we're not trying to shit on it because I was entertained. It was a good movie, but the ending, it fell flat. It was just like, this is it. This is what y'all left us with.
It did. Keisha, I mean, well, whatever. Keisha Cole sitting up on the couch with a band-aid and a piece of black fabric on her arm.
That's what I said. I was like, what is this band-aid? Like, why was it?
What were her injuries that she got this?
Because y'all did not fight. Y'all literally did like this to each other.
They did.
And that was it. Like, how do you have this band-aid? Like, you just so hurt.
She was deep. And the thing about it is, if you get a wound on your head, they're not gonna put a big band-aid on it like that. They're gonna put you some stitches together or some butterfly things, and then put a little maybe a patch where the injury, like where this pimple is right here. They would put a patch on
it. Right, the gauze, and you good to go.
You good. Why did they have a clump on the side of her head like she had brain surgery on her forehead? Just like, girl.
Her beard was cute though. He was cute. I said, "Oh, look at him. He is cute."
Her beard. I'm listening.
I said what I said.
I'm listening. You know I'm intrigued. I'm listening, honey.
That was not a straight man. You can't tell me it was.
Well, that was his beard then.
I mean, well, yeah.
I thought you were saying K. Michelle had a little something going on. And I was like, all right.
No, she don't give me that vibe.
She a little bisexual.
I mean, she might munch a little something, but it's
language, man.
Oh my bad.
No, I'm playing. You can say whatever you want. If I done told my grandma and my mama, don't come over here. If they come over here, that's their business. Don't say.
I was gonna say when you see my face, don't.
And that's what I told them. But if they hear, that's that.
Right, follow in the footsteps of the father. Don't watch nothing with a guest on it. Just watch her.
Just that's it. But yeah, the end very much fell flat. The beginning took too long. They spent a lot of time not introducing Simone's character.
Right? And I was like, I still believe, because they left us hanging. Was she not at the funeral? She the one that got up and walked away?
She was the one, yeah, I believe. Now, they didn't show that flashback and
say they didn't say it, but because otherwise, why are we getting this shot of this woman just standing up and walking out with this veil over her face? Yeah, it's like.
And why is we at this man's funeral? We ain't never seen this man before.
Right, like we don't get no lead up. Why your phone ringing? Andre. Every nigga named Andre trifling. Like, why your phone ringing?
Don't even lie. I agree. I agree fully. Yeah, they wasn't supposed to be together, talking about folks that ain't supposed to be together.
Now, truly.
Raven Goodwin and Andre. What was her name? Miranda. Not me always going to Miranda. Monica. Yes.
Monica
Harris. You walk out of my life.
The real Arnville, congrats to you for getting work. I applaud you.
And then she shut.
Why your face?
Because I wasn't expecting her. Number one. Number two.
Right.
When my grandmother was watching the movie and Anvil popped up, she was like, "I thought she was dead," and I was like, "Granny, no, she's living. She's here before us today. Look, there she is." And she was like, "Well, how old is this movie?" My mom was like, "It came out yesterday." She's not dead. I was like, "Girl, she is alive, yet alive, like the Lord."
Like I'm pointing like she right here, but my mom, she was like, "Ain't that the first time?" I said, "The real Aunt Viv, yes, ma'am. That is her. Yes, yes."
The only one. There was not enough.
Right. I was like, "Thank you." I said, "I don't know what after she left. Was there a show? I don't know what you're talking about.
No idea. No idea.
Because why was she pregnant? Well, I really was. It's like, why was she pregnant? Why was she there?
Why is she here, Ike? Why is she here? But then, of course,
color, please. Sorry, I just had to.
That just takes me down every time.
She's just so chipper. Coca-Cola, please. Like, you said that like you ordered
like
sex on the beach or something. Like, Coca-Cola, please. Like,
honey, she was getting her a strong drink.
Look. Lord Anime, I told you not to buy the white dress. Like the way she said it, like, girl, you ain't even mean that for real.
She did.
I was like, what the yeah, couldn't have been me. I'm like, that's the one motherfucking dress I told your ass not to pick up. I told you not to buy the white dress. Turn your ass back around and go get another outfit and then come back. The club ain't going nowhere.
Very much.
It's gonna be right here.
Very much like Simone wearing Monica's dress. It's like, girl.
No, let's talk about the closet. Cause sister, first of all, okay, yes to the dress. How long was you up there partying in that dress? Because they had a couple of drinks. They danced a little. All right, child. So, like I was saying, because we just gonna get right back into it before we get cut off again, child. Now where was it? Now they had drunk. They had got something to drink. They had danced. They had to get in their cars and drive to her house. And the whole time they doing this, you was just upstairs having your what is that movie? Acrimony. Taraji P. Henson moment, just dancing around like, girl, what? And then you go hide in the why are you masturbating
to your sister
having sex?
Girl, the hell? That made me feel uncomfortable.
That's what I said. Make this make sense.
And I'm sitting there with my mama and grandmother.
I said, my parents had lived by then. I said, because I had told them when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I want to see this. They was like, me too. I said, okay, so we'll meet in the living room, make it like a movie night, like we had really went to the movies, pop some popcorn. I have to make dates with my parents.
Well, we'll meet in the living room. It's taking me down.
Yes, because any other time we are in our bedrooms, just I'll text you when I want to talk to you.
I'm weak.
But yeah, it was like a half an hour to an hour into the movie. My mama slid out first, talking about she tired, and then my dad left. I said, "What type of movie is this?" So it was just me and my sister out there, like towards that part. So I was like, "Okay, good. I'm glad y'all ain't out here anyway." Cause
my granddaddy was there, but he was asleep. So God bless him for missing out on that.
Right. I said, "Good."
The way you keep cutting off this side of my head.
Disrespectful.
Very.
The disrespect. I was saying my fro already small. Y'all cutting off the little length I got. Rude.
But yeah, that movie was it wasn't bad. It was just like, girl, what's going on?
Right.
Girl, what's going on? Niecy Nash as not as Charmaine, as the Jennifer Lewis character.
Yes, okay. I knew as soon as you said it, I was like, what? Where are we going with this?
And I could see that on your face. So I was like, no, not Niecy. I mean, not not Karen Molina White, honey, Charmaine. But as the teacher lady.
I'm gonna have to watch Power because light skinned Keisha, a lot of people been giving her props on that show. So I want to see how she acts. Maybe she could be Charmaine. Because looking at her face, like she reminds me of Charmaine. Not the fact that they look alike, but they look like they'll be loud.
The fact that she's not light skinned.
That too.
Like, why would you? I show her.
Right, because I'm trying to think of brown, tone characters because we're not whitewashing.
We're not.
Nobody.
Mm-mm. Maggie can be played by Lupita Nyong'o. Who is loud? There's somebody out there that's loud and young and loud. Sweetie loud.
Didn't we just say we're not whitewashing?
But she doesn't have any white.
You know what I mean? We're not trading the darker skin for the light skin. We're not doing it.
Well, I can't think of anybody that's loud. Like,
do Sweetie even act?
Not well. But she loud.
What has she been in?
Megan Thee Stallion could be Charmaine. She been on Instagram and TikTok acting.
No, I'm not saying that she can't act, but
I'm talking about.
I want her to be Gina.
You want her to be who?
Megan Thee Stallion. I want her to be Gina.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay. Okay, so who we casting as Jada Pinkett Smith? Willow.
I thought we agreed to Zendaya. Was that not for you?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I mean, we could.
Okay, so we got Zendaya.
Children love to play their parents all the time.
Yeah. So okay, who is Tupac in that extra special episode?
Oh, my fave. Oh my God.
We gotta have an extra special guest, honey.
Okay, in the grand scheme of things, like a rapper that's a good actor. None of them, because none of these niggas act no more. Why you niggas don't be wanting to act no more? Y'all don't want to cross over now.
You think they can act?
I mean, Ice-T, one of the greatest of rappers, but he started off as a rapper.
I know who it is, and you're gonna disagree, but I know who it is. It's Quavo.
To do what?
To be the extra special guest.
Girl, boo.
He can act. He was on Star Tussling.
Girl. Not with that fake ass gun. What, and Brandy face?
Was that Brandy?
Is that how the scene went?
I don't know if that was the scene with Brandy. I think it was just the girls. What was that group name, child? Star and the Vandellas?
No, child.
What was the group?
I was just gonna say, I said that so confidently. Like I knew what the hell I was talking about. I don't know.
It was.
Did they have a name?
Star and the Supremes.
They had to have a name. Okay.
Anyway, I can't think of nobody to be the extra special guest, honey. They gotta bring Tupac's hologram.
They definitely do. That's all I wanted to accept.
Not me, girl. Ooh, I remember the day after Coachella's premiere of Tupac. I woke up so scared because that was the day that Kim Jong-un died and Tupac's telegram. Not telegram, but what is it?
I was like, can you not?
Now I can't remember the word. Not just
Hologram.
hologram. Oh, Tupac hologram. Stay with it.
We gotta put Ryan Destiny in here somewhere. So sorry.
Absolutely.
Because now I'm looking at Star and I'm just like,
she's cute. Period. And I was really thinking Megan Thee Stallion could probably be Jaleesa.
Okay.
Who did we cast for Whitley? Did we cast Whitley?
We did. His white heifer. What's her name?
What white heifer?
Jude DeMorris. Put her in there. Oh, we gotta put Lance in here.
You just told me I can't put Saweetie.
I know.
You
I think you.
You ought to be ashamed and embarrassed.
Woo! But I ain't.
Very good.
I didn't mean it. Okay, so who? Could Lance be wrong?
Lance Gross, who's 40 years old. He could be the Colonel.
You couldn't tell me that Ron won at least 35. He never looked young a day in his life.
He had that mustache that made him
exactly. I'm like, he never looked young a day in his life.
He looked like somebody's daddy. Picking up his child for winter break. I don't know if he could be Ron though. I think he could be the Colonel or Papa Pope.
He cannot be Papa Pope. He could definitely be the Colonel because he got that little box haircut going on. Who is gonna play Mr. Gaines?
Me.
I need to know because man, I loved him.
I'm still trying to pick a Whitley, honey.
I gave up, child.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm determined.
The light skin possibilities are endless.
They are endless. They are. But who can be light skinned and snooty that's not Tessa Thompson?
Oh, excuse me.
Yes, let it out.
So sorry.
Better out than in. I always say. I need to trim this. This is just.
I have no idea, child.
Okay, so
we don't have to revisit this because
I gotta name all the light people I know because I'm not giving this up. We ain't ending this episode till I find a Whitley. Period. And her mama gonna be Michael Michelle because duh. Just go on and Google Michael Michelle. I know you don't know who I'm talking about. You know what?
It's the fact that you put this in the group chat before, but I do not remember what she looks like. I remember you sending pictures because I didn't know then.
The one of her in that green dress, honey.
And see how it left my mind? What is the name now?
Michael Michelle.
Oh, I forgot people don't spell it the way my daddy did.
But anyway, not this link to TikTok, child. That's not what I'm looking for. Either Michael
even know her name. I think about her all the time. Why
she's fine,
she is.
She's fine, and she got that deep voice, and it's like, Can I get a sugar mama situation?
But you know what? Every time I see her, you know what I think about? Unfortunately, the episode of Law and Order when crazy nigga lit her on fire. What is his name? Blair Underwood. They was ex-husband wife, and he.
That's a crazy nigga. I don't know about in real life, but he and Lynn Whitfield got me like, I don't know. It's suspicious. But yeah, either Michael Michelle, who I would love, because please come and love me, Michael Michelle.
Wait, who is she supposed to be playing?
Willie Mama.
Mama, okay.
Who else? I had somebody else in my mind. Anyway, I'm trying to find Whitley. While we think on that, we also need to be thinking on Dwayne and Dwayne's mom. Who we say was Dwayne?
Dwayne, shit, I had it. Woody.
Okay, so we need to find his mama, who I think needs to be Erica Alexander.
Yeah. I wish I could snap both ends. I'm not ambidextrous, but yes, tens across the board.
That's not ambidextrous, girl. Actually, I don't know because I am ambidextrous.
I was just gonna say, is that not what that means when you can do it with both hands?
That means you can write with both hands, I think.
You remember the thing? Was it a Vine? I wish I was both-handed. That used to take me out.
I used to send that video to my sister every day.
I wish I was both-handed.
Because this shit here, overrated. We used to say that.
Yes. What's her name? Parker McKinney?
Posey.
Yeah, because she's placing. Not Whitney. I didn't mean that when I threw it in. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant.
We ain't cast Lisa yet. Lisa. Ugh, you got me on it. We ain't cast Denise yet. Or the nephew.
My homegirl. Could she be with? No, she couldn't be with it.
Who is your homegirl?
Amanda Steinberg.
That's your homegirl?
No. I just looked at her face. Listen.
Because I'm thinking we might have to age her down just a hair, but not much. But Mother, whose draws are these could be Whitley. Not the silence. Not a hush fell over the room.
Child.
You know she wears a size 4. And I can hear her, Dwayne, whose draws are these? You know I wear a size 4. Not me went into Loretta Devine's voice instead.
Okay, because I was like,
Dwayne, whose draws are these? Because you know I wear a size 4.
I'm dead. Not I looked up. I really did. I looked up light-skinned actresses.
I was going to say, but I didn't want. I was looking up dark-skinned actresses.
But they got Will Smith on here too.
Listen, he's a light-skinned actress. Don't take that from him.
That is true. But it's funny though, because what was the name of that movie? King Richard done came and went. But he really was. He was too light-skinned to play that role, because the real Mr. Richard, he was a dark-skinned man.
And I understand, but Denzel Washington was quote unquote too dark to play Malcolm X, and he did. So it's like, as long as you can play the role, I feel like.
Because what was this slave voice that he was talking in the whole goddamn movie?
That's what you ain't never heard Richard?
I did. That man do not sound like that.
He do sound like a slave.
Not like that.
Sound like he went to school with John Legend. Down on the plantation. Leela James. And Leela James took his lunch money. Down at Plantation High.
You know what, y'all have a great night.
No, because we ain't found Whitley. I promise you I'm not ending this video till we find Whitley. Even if you leave, I'm gonna still be here looking for Whitley.
You are cutting the fool.
No, I'm serious. Who is Whitley? I mean, it might be you.
For me?
Yeah.
Whitley. I don't know, but she did have that badass Louis Vuitton bag. She used to dress, huh?
She dressed, Honey. She dressed.
She did dress. I couldn't be that. Even if it was acting, I can't be mean, because Whitley used to be mean.
You can't.
Not like that. They don't play with me like that.
Sister.
Do you really want to go there? Like, do you really want to do this? I am not mean.
Okay. Sure. So anyway, we're going to find this Whitley.
The way you do be rude. I want to address the rudity in the room.
It's address the rudity. I think we need to address the rudity.
See how you got to correct me?
Because I don't want you out here, but being a fool.
I put my own spin on it. I ain't gotta say it word for word.
We're not
Yeah.
we're not going to discuss the bankruptcies. We're trying to find Whitley.
Not you look like you stressed because you can't find
Because
this
I need
girl.
to find her. Who is she, Jesus? Who is Whitley, Lord? I'm back at Alicia Keys, but I know that's not the answer.
She's not.
This is bothering me. I won't rest until I find Whitley, child. Who is young and light skinned?
Why you can't be Tessa Thompson? Is she too old? I said, why you can't be Tessa Thompson? She too old. What's old girl's name from The Harder They Fall?
I didn't watch it.
Zaza?
Yes. Beats. Zazie Beats.
Okay. I was like, am I saying it right? For her. Maybe she could be with me.
She might be a little seasoned to be with me.
To,
I said
she got the
not
because
that.
why was her name Whitley anyway? Why wasn't it Whitney? Like y'all was trying to be different. Like Whitney.
Okay.
And then a hero. Hey.
Hey.
Speaking of, like,
I'm listening. I'm here with you.
Like that one, was it even one? Maybe like 2 episodes where they had the legendary Lena Horne. Who is gonna be our legend?
Oh, give me my smelling salts because I won't be able to rest until I find Lena Horne now. Okay, who?
I'm like our legend because the way that was a good episode.
Because Ruby
I
D.
gotta watch.
Ruby D is dead. Who light skinned and legendary these days?
No, we just need a legend. We can do away with the light skin. We can do away with the light skin. But
who is legendary that Patti LaBelle, I guess. But she was
that would be a perfect callback though. Because she's now our legend. She's no longer the mama.
Or Toni Braxton, honey. If Toni Braxton could be on this side talking to me and Michael Michelle could be on this side talking to me, I could just go to glory. I could just die. It's what I deserve, Lord. Lord, can I have it? Amen. The Bible says, ask for what you want, honey. You have not because you ask not. That's what the word says.
Hallelujah.
But yeah, okay. So Patti LaBelle, we're gonna sit her firmly in that position. Back to Whitley. I'm holding you hostage.
I gave suggestions. I don't know what you want from me.
You gave a suggestion. You gave Zazie Beats.
Ooh, and I said Tessa Thompson.
I already nicked Tessa Thompson before you even said that.
Oh, see, that's not fair. I gave suggestions. And I started off with Zendaya and we bumped her way down the line. I'm trying.
No, because you said Zendaya can't play.
No, you said, because you said she had to have a little Les dollar sign.
We'll rewind the tape because I said that in response to you saying, no, she can't be Whitley. I want her to be, who did you say? We'll rewind it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So Whitley.
No, because last time we rewinded some shit, it didn't come out. We not rewinding nothing.
When did we rewind, child?
Well, we didn't because I never put it out and it ain't coming out. So
in the archive, honey.
Yeah, because
you can watch it on Patreon when we started Patreon. And see the
talk about sad.
The trials and tribulations that because we
I was so sad when my niggas announced their Patreon and I said I cannot afford it. And I hate that for me.
Sorry that happened to you. You just support them for free until time comes.
That's all I got.
That's why they merch. Dang, what else they want from you? I'm sorry.
Thank you for having my back.
I got you.
What more do you want from me? Like, sir, why you do
Congratulations.
that? He was hurt.
Dang, okay.
And you should not be laughing at black men trauma, but that shit was funny.
He could be Whitley.
When did she cry? Because she never cried.
I think she
She
did
was
cry once or twice.
when?
I can't remember exact, but
Because she never did.
not that being your role model. The way I was crying last night, child. I was crying in my granny house telling her I didn't want her to die. She was like, well, you gonna have to buck up because I'm dying. And I was like, Granny, no, please. And she's not even sick. I was like, girl, you're not dying. You're fine.
My granny said, get away from her with that foolishness.
Like, girl, let me cry and miss you in advance. Dang.
No,
I'm sad because one day.
Like, girl, I'm still here. Get out my face.
Still, Tisha could play Whitley.
Who?
Tisha Campbell.
Who?
Tisha Campbell. Campbell's chicken noodle possibility.
Now she could play the new Jennifer Lewis.
The way I thought you was gonna say she could play Ron. I was like, is she gonna say Ron, girl? But you know what? We can gender bend. Ron could be a woman. She could be Ronette.
No, she could be Sinbad. She could be the coach.
She could be Sinbad because she also gives a little lesbian.
Yeah,
she could be the coach. She could. I'm gonna call her and ask her. And Tisha Campbell could be the Jennifer Lewis character. I mean, girl, not me saying the same name. Tashina Arnold can be the Jennifer Lewis character. That would be fine.
So what we gonna do with Niecy?
Nash? She could be anybody.
I know. I'm saying because we had her in the Jennifer Lewis spot, but we bumping her. That's why I said, who could she be now?
But can you imagine a show? I'm gonna keep my hands like this. Can you imagine a show?
You see, that's where my eyes are.
I know.
What is happening?
Can you imagine a show? Tisha, Tashina, and Niecy?
I did, and I'm here for it.
Period. Love it. Okay, but who we got to put Niecy in a spot now because I'm not removing Niecy.
That's what I said. That's what I was like, where is she? Put her on. Wait.
Make her Papa Pope.
Can she be serious like that?
Yes, girl.
Why am I thinking? Wait, that ain't. I was gonna say that don't even call for this anyway. I'm thinking about actual Papa Pope, like nothing completely different.
You are a bug. Okay, sure, Papa Pope, like dang.
He read that white boy jazz.
Boy.
Yes. Because he really came up in that chamber room, whatever they was at, and thought he was going to get inside his head, telling him how good of a lay his daughter was. Like, okay, like, you had sex with my daughter. I'm on to other things. Like,
I'm stealing dinosaur bones. Where are my bones, Dad?
No.
Where are my bones? Okay, I love her, but she get on my nerves.
Man. Back to single black female. Why was y'all doing close-ups on Amber's face like that? Like when she was supposed to be twitching her nose and like really upset, I was like, can y'all back the fuck up?
I wanted to emotionally manipulate you, girl.
But it didn't. It did
because you don't have emotions. Others were like, oh no, I can't believe. But let me tell you who they did not zoom in upon. Just rock with me.
I'm waiting.
Just stick beside me. K. Michelle. They did not zoom in on that new face. She was like, not me. Period.
The nose.
Okay, so we gotta push the mama. Who I don't remember who we cast as the mama for For Dwayne.
She was on that phone. I'm gonna whoop y'all. I said, look, listen to that country twang. That Memphis coming right on up out of her.
And I was living for. She was Memphis the whole movie, and I was like, I know
Truly.
that's right.
But that one part, I'm gonna whoop y'all. I said, yes, come on.
Because you know my favorite song from her is Super Hood, and she said, "If you fucking we fuck up, then I'ma shoot." And I was like, period. And then she said Memphis niggas drive her crazy and she might let him fucking, he ain't even got to pay her. And I was like, you lost me. You lost me, baby.
Did you listen? Sorry, I'm all over the place. But did you listen to the new episode of Sisters Who Care? Are you ain't?
No, I'm still listening. Did one come out? Let me look and see the title.
Friday. It was with the cousins.
Oh no, I didn't. I missed it.
No. Okay,
Caroline Peoples.
Yeah, I'm gonna spoil it just a little bit.
Why would you do
that? Are you one of those?
I'm not. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Are you one of those? But no, she was a hooker now, and she had an ex-boyfriend. Sure. You know, they was boyfriend and girlfriend. Mm-hmm. But since he was her ex, she was now like sleeping with him, but she made him pay for it. And Mariah she ever cracked me. She was like, if I used to get this shit for free, why would I pay for it now? And I said, points were made. Because if I had sex with you for free.
But she running a business.
That's true. But if it got to be $1 million for me to pay for some shit I used to get. Not this.
You know, you got to get real. You got to get real.
It's just the way you did. I was like, okay.
That's how I feel when I'm listening to it. $1 million pussy. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me.
Who's swimming down over there?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I'm not good.
You are.
No, I'm not, honey.
You are.
I'm still giving fat face. You still seeing Cabbage Patch, child.
I'm not going there with you. I have muted Money Long in my life, Cabbage Patch in my life.
That's your business, because I still listen to me some Money, honey. Baby, don't get offended.
I know you
if
do.
I don't let you offended. How come I know your Whitley is rented, is what she said. How come? She said, swear you a G, you pretending. How come I know that your Bentley is rented? I see why niggas do hoes that way they do. How does it feel?
I thought you said Whitley. That's why I was like, what?
Period. How come I know your Whitley is rented?
Yeah. Right, that's why I was like, Whitley.
You got you a new Whitley.
Wordplay. Like, wait a minute.
Dang, I had a name for somebody and it's gone. The thrill is gone.
We ain't got too much longer, so if you ain't found somebody by now, it's a wrap.
Then I'm gonna restart the recording. We gonna talk about who was with me. Doggone. Okay. Dang, now I gotta think fast. You done pressured me.
Look, I just having to look at the time like.
Okay, Jennifer Freeman could be Whitley from My Wife and Kids, the new Claire that I don't really acknowledge, but she existed, and she was in Stomp the Yard.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
You got served.
I don't care.
It's a difference.
I said.
I was trying to help you, and I saw you looking at me like I'm crazy. Like I know these.
Because you are. Because I said what I said. I changed history, and she was in You Got Served in Stomp the Yard.
Yeah, there you go. Say it. Yep, that's exactly what.
No, yeah, she was. You're right. You're right. So she's a possibility. Because she did play dumb and light skin on TV before.
Why did they used to have her falling all over the place? That girl stayed falling down the stairs, just tripping over. It's like, okay, she light skinned and cute, but do she gotta be this damn dumb?
All the kids were stupid.
Junior, he deserved an Oscar. Cause why?
That should be that stupid, child. We don't know.
I was gonna say, what was her name? The one I was just talking about.
Vanessa? Oh,
no. The youngest one. What was her name?
Katie.
Yeah. She wasn't dumb.
She wasn't
She had
dumb.
that phase where she was sniffing chairs, and it was like, girl, what the hell wrong with you?
Yeah,
But
that's
she
all
wasn't
right.
dumb.
She was not, but she was little, so she didn't have much knowledge.
But Franklin, my good sir, he stole the show for real. Like every time he was on screen, I said, yeah.
He took the whole. Have you seen him lately?
Mm-mm.
That's a buff ass nigga.
It's but he's
Hold
small.
on. We finna share this. You said he's small?
Like, ain't he short?
I think he's short, but that didn't stop him from being buff.
Yeah,
Find my messages. Hold on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Hold on.
Why he look like that?
It's the way I was Googling. So you would see it from my eyes. But that's all right. I'm gonna show the audience. This
What is
Negro.
his face? Why his face?
This is the boy. Like,
come on, Compass.
He could play Kronk.
He not that damn buff.
So I don't
No,
know.
that's the Rock. No, his buff
Right.
compared to the Rock buff.
He could be the Pebble. The Rock really need to call himself the Boulder, to be honest. Because that is a giant man. Okay, so maybe Claire from what you call it. What's the show? My Wife and Kid. Maybe her. No. I'm trying to figure this out. I was finna say maybe Raven Simone because I had lost my mind for just a temporary moment in time.
I was gonna say to do what? Clean up on stuff? Cause she not
acting. You saw how she had her face in that microphone on her cover picture on Apple Music.
I don't acknowledge that.
I was gonna say maybe Megan Good because she still looks youthful.
Now,
and she
about who was in Stomp the Yard.
Beautiful.
Now she was in both of them. Versatility.
Period. But not really versatility. She was just there being cute. And she did her job and she was there being cute. But she light skinned now, so she can play Whitley.
Not now.
Listen. Something happened. She said she had a little dermatitis or something.
She lied. Because if that's the case, what?
Well,
I'm just starting because they said her face, but the rest of her body starting to look like that. So what's she doing? Just eating it herself out?
She been listening to India Arie and she ashy.
Woo! Please. Okay,
I gotta hurry up and think. We're gonna put a pin in Jennifer Freeman as a possible. This is what I would look like if I was Frida Kahlo. It's my forehead meat.
What did we say about Yara Shahidi? Who is she?
I said she could possibly be Whitley. But I don't know.
Let's go with her.
Huh?
Let's go with her.
You just want to wrap this up. The Quiet and the Competition are out.
Because you are stressing yourself out.
I am going through it. I have to find the answer. You know how I get when I get intent on something. Right. Like when I made that picture of Alicia Keys with that fade.
And address this. We can address the root of these next week. Because it's just start to show off like, I found it. It's stuff that come on, maybe make
now Marseille Martin might could be Whitley. Like I said, Marseille Martin could be Whitley. But she's already played like. Well, Whitley wasn't that smart. I was gonna say she's already played like a smart person. But Whitley wasn't that smart.
She really was though. But they didn't focus on that. They focused on her like really being a bitch.
Period.
Like being a socialite, being that girl because her family is named after one of the halls. Da, 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 da. Like,
No, the hall is named after her family sister.
I mean,
The Gilbert Hall.
see,
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
you can't.
I can.
All right, y'all. That has been a play fight.
Y'all put down in the comments who y'all think Whitley should be, because this is bothering me. But yeah, like she said, play fight. I'm stopping the video because you getting on my nerves and I'm getting on yours.